On to this. This is not satire, what I'm about to play for you. This is an actual statement from a Canadian lawmaker calling out a genocide. Listen to this.
They provided $0 to deal with the ongoing genocide of MMIW, G2SL, LGBTQIA+. This is abhorrent.
So I was telling my friends this story. Here's what that stands for. Wrote it out for you. Missing and murdered Indigenous women, girls and two-spirit people, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, questioning, intersex, asexual plus. That is MMIW, G2SL, GBTQIA+. I think I got that right. I thought the lesson was we're done with identity politics.
Yeah, we need to strengthen our northern border as well, if this is what they're doing in Canada, I'll tell you that. But it almost reminds me of when you go to enter a password and they suggest a password for you, and it looks like a bunch of letters and numbers. That's what this is, right? They promised to go back to normal. I know this is Canada, but there are plenty of liberals in the U.S. that would love to do this, by the way. After they got absolutely taken out in 2024, they wanted to be more normal. They said, yeah, we probably should have secured the border. Maybe we went too far with men and women's sports. We got to be a little bit more normal, a little more moderate. They won a couple off-cycle elections, a couple special elections. They got people out in the streets from No Kings, and they got back on their sugar high, and now they're full woke and they're full crazy, and they will never stop that train. This is who they are. This is who they want to be. And if you elect them into a majority or into the White House again, this is what they're going to give us.
No doubt. And we have actually evidence of that and a data point for that. You're right, that this was Canada. But let's bring this right back home here. A Minnesota lawmaker pontificating on the idea of two genders, male and female. Bring them
in. The idea that there is this like fixed gender, common sense, biological sex. I was on a call yesterday with a national group of Native Americans who are for other two-spirit people, and we were all talking about how gender binary was brought to these lands. Yeah, right there. Super kindly given away, right? That's a simple fact too, if you go by the words up there. That gender binary is a colonial export and not an immutable global truth. We do exist and have existed since time immemorial.
Colonial export.